So we just come out of the match and it's finished Wolves 0, Brentford 2, and we well and truly have been stung. And before we get into or talking about the match, you've got to say the Brentford fans sung their hearts out all the way through the game, and to be fair, Brentford well deserved the victory. I've always liked Brentford. I'm so glad that they're in the Premier League, but really Wolves have got to be beating Brentford at home if we realistically got any hopes of getting into the top 8, top 6 this season. I'm just going to come to you first. What's your first reaction coming out after that today?
Poor. They take too long to get the ball, passing it side to side. Yeah. They wait for the defence to get back. I mean, they could catch a bullet to get back, couldn't they? Yeah. I mean, the time we get it to get to the end to get a goal.
Poor from you.
Poor, yeah. Poor.
And how about you? What's your feeling?
I think that was rubbish. It reminded me a bit of Glenn Hoddle's team when I moved the ball about so I can't get in the back of the net. I wanted to shaking up.
Well, to be fair, I think Brentford have Brentford have Wolves. It was like a Nuno display from them. They defended really well, deep, hit us on the break twice. They've had the ball in the net 4 times, twice disallowed. The first goal, Marcel's got done for being all over the man. He was a bit like that at Watford last week, but we got away with it. The second goal, Kilman's got turned by what's the guy's name?
Ivan Toney.
Tony, that's it. Yeah, thank you, producer. By Tony, and I'd love to have him in our team because he's a complete striker. He's fast, he's good in the air, he holds the ball up, he can shoot. He's been a problem, and you've seen the likes of Cody that have struggled against these type of strikers before. Antonio, Mitrovic, who they got turned. Kilman got turned for the goal. It was a tap-in for the second goal, and it's disappointing. We've played so well in the first few games, and then today it's been a shocking first half and disappointing second half. And even when we've gone down to 10 men, we can't put the ball in the back of the net.
Poor crosses. Yeah, poor finishing.
And it's becoming an issue now. We've got to say, okay, we've played so well, but we've scored
well, David.
Not today, generally, but we've scored 1 goal from open play ourselves in the league all season, and it's an issue. It's a problem. How many strike attackers did we have on the pitch at the end? We had about 6 or 7 strikers. We basically took the wing backs off, and we still couldn't put the ball in the net. In fact, Raoul took his headband off, I think, towards the end, because he had a couple of headers that he's put wide, and I think he's got to the point where he thinks, I can't control the ball with my head like he normally does. So it's really disappointing, and we've got to be doing better against Brentford at home. No disrespect to Brentford, they're a good side, and they played well. Your performance rating and man of the match, Dad?
6.
Oh, you need to look at the camera.
6.
Hold on about that, sorry. I think it was in a task by a wasp there. I mean, not being stung by a bee, literally. Absolutely. So, Dad, your performance rated and man of the match? 6, man of the match? Toure. Sensation?
5.5. And I think Pedence put a bit of spark into it, but like too flat. Everything's flat. They've got to pick it up and get the ball forward before the defence.
So you're going for Pedence?
Simple, yeah.
Yeah, Daniel, or Bonanza. I'll tell you what, he came on for 20 minutes, and I'm going to give it to Daniel Pedence as our man of the match. When he came on, he was the best player. He actually tried to make something happen. I'm not saying that the other players didn't, but it was just so disappointing today. And Brentford, fair play to Brentford and to their fans. I'm so happy to see them in the Premier League. I was expecting Wolves to follow up that performance and win against Watford and go on and put a few goals in the net. And again, it's like we can't score in the first half, or we can't score in the second half. We conceded first, and we can't put the ball in the net. And the closest we got was Traore's shot. Coming the times Traore got past, and the crosses were like too strong or not good enough, and we didn't have players in the box. It's got to be sorted out. We've got to start scoring some goals, because if we do not start putting the ball in the net, we're going to be in trouble. We've got to start scoring some goals, man. 1 goal from open play in 5 matches in the Premier League.
It's a bit worrying, David.
it's concerning. It'll come. I'm concerned, but I'm not so confident about finishing top 8. I'll be at this point. Let's we've got Tottenham in midweek in the cup.
That should be interesting.
Southampton away next week. Going to be there for the whole weekend. Final words. Finish on a positive. Come on.
Positive. I think if they get their act together, the goals will come. But they're not working as a team going forward. You know, and the defence was absolutely diabolical today.
Yeah, we've got to worry about that. Bolly will probably come in. I mean, we went to a back 4 second half. Dad, positive for you?
Always Wolves, David.
Always Wolves. Okay, well that's it from us. We always try and be totally honest. We're disappointed today.
Yeah.
Well done to Brentford. Great to have you in the Premier League and your fans here at Molineux today. But as a Wolves fan, we're disappointed today because we have been so much better than this. And Brentford have done a job on us, and we are well and truly stung.
Definitely.